Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. If you are like me and you really enjoyed the Little Big Planet games, you probably already know what Dreams is and what it's all about, but I'll go ahead and give a short explanation for those who don't know. Little Big Planet was in the beginning a platforming sort of a game. You could play solo, you could play co-op, online, and couch co-op. There was a story, there were some levels to play through, pre-made levels, to go through the story. But the big thing about it was that you were given access to the exact same set of tools that the developers used to make those pre-made levels. And so by the time Little Big Planet 3 came around, the gameplay possibilities had gotten a little bit more varied, and you had access to all of the levels that were created through Little Big Planet 1, 2, and 3. So it was just this huge collection of levels that people had made, and some of it was pretty amazing, and pretty very creative stuff. So Dreams is made by the same developers, and it takes that same basic concept and it turns it up to 11. The types of gameplay that will be possible with Dreams will be much more varied than with Little Big Planet. This area that you're looking at here is basically a home space. Eventually it will be customizable. Right now it is not. This character here is not is not like Sackboy. This is not your character in Dreams. This is just a shape that you can possess with your imp, and your imp is customizable, and it basically is like Sackboy in the Little Big Planet games, where you unlock different ones of these and ways to customize. And you can't do it with every object, but you can possess some objects and turn them into a puppet like this and move them around. But before I go on, I want you to notice this down in the lower right hand corner, Made in Dreams Early Access. That is on the screen at all times, meaning every bit of this was created with the same tool set that you have access to with early access. So the menus, there are some videos that play the first time you look at these different sections. All those videos were created within this same tool set. The tutorials, and you can see I've barely gotten started on this. You can play with the DualShock, you can play with the Move controllers, and so there's different tutorials. There's the logic, gameplay, animation, audio, art, another art tutorial, character creation, and then master classes. And then if you want to play the creations of other people, you can go into Dream Surfing and you can check all these out. Some of them were actually made by Media Molecule, the developers, but most of these were made by other just regular people. Here's one that's Silent Hill related. I've seen Super Mario stuff. I've seen Resident Evil. I've seen Pokemon. I saw a Tomb Raider level. You can search by a dreamer's name. You can search by categories and tags. And you can filter by most thumbs up, most recent, and then recommended, which I guess is the stuff. I guess it's recommended based on things that you yourself have played and maybe given a thumbs up to. Or you can search for different, you can search by text like that, which is very cool. And then if you find one that you really like and you kind of want to make something like it, or you just want to barely modify it, you can go back into Dream Shaping, go over here, you can load up that level and you can tweak it to your own desires, your own specifications, or just figure out how a person did what they did. If you want to do something similar and you're like, man, I just can't get that to work, but this person did, how did they do it? You can look in here, musical instruments. You can put the soundtrack in here, sound effects, different elements of music, phrases and loops. I personally am going to have to steal this acoustic guitar. I'll tell you that right now. I may, repaint it or something, but I will have to steal that. I know I will. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking here. I don't want this video to go on for too long, but what I'm going to do is show you just a quick selection of a few of the dreams that I have found, that I have run across in my early days with this early access, and close out the video just with a few clips. So thanks for watching.
Arriving on scene after neighbors called 911 found the father in his car listening to the radio. Several days before the murders, neighbors say they heard the father repeating a sequence of numbers in a loud voice. They said it was like he was chanting some strange spell.